good afternoon to you all, or good evening, good afternoon to you all, and welcome to we're into the, I think, the 105th episode of this FIFA 16 Burnley career mode. 105 episodes in, and it's you know, it doesn't seem a couple of months since I started the series. But we are back in there. It's the first actual Burnley career mode game we've had in the calendar year this year. Obviously, the videos that we've had up since 2015 turned into 2016 have obviously been the England World Cup 2018 games. But it's our first game back, and it's going to be highlights of the Community Shield match that was played earlier today at Wembley between ourselves and Chelsea, and what tremendous action it turned out to be. You'll see the very best bits. Before we do, we're just going to I'm just going to keep you up to date with the what's been going on in the transfer business, because as you may well have heard during last season, we've made some significant changes, as you'll see later on. Neymar Jr. has joined us. He was already signed back in January 2018 on a free contract. He joins us for nothing, and the only thing is we are paying out 260k in wages. We've also got a change of goalkeeper. Tom Heaton, we've decided to let him go, so he's joined Leeds for 5.5 million. But the replacement, he's a younger. I think he can improve. He's 79 rated, Jack Butland. Everyone raves on about him on FIFA 16, and I honestly think he's a very, very, very good goalkeeper. No doubt in my mind. Nick Powell also has joined from us. He's one of our backup midfielders as well. He's only cost us £2 million. He's done he was bought in as a backup, as far as I'm concerned. He's not a world beater, but he's on his day he can be a very good player. So we signed him as backup. But he knows he's going to be way behind the likes of Loftus-Cheek and Neymar and a few others in the pecking order. So he will wait his chance. We might just play him in a few of the cup games early doors and see how he goes in them. We've also a few of the youngsters. Flint has gone to Hartlepool on a 2-year loan, so he's gone. As for Finney, he's gone to Dundee, again on a 2-year loan. So hopefully these ratings, overall ratings, will go up. Sembi Ferris, he's left for Ireland into Derry City, again on a 2-year loan. And finally, Sabatini, he's also gone to Hartlepool's, like Flint, for 2 years. So that's the situation, what's happened over the summer. That was the successful negotiations. We have had some unsuccessful negotiations. For instance, well, these were the actual offers that we actually withdrawn or not accepted, because they are our best players. But I'm absolutely pleased so far with the business. I still think there may be one or two bits that we need to do, but no, I'm very pleased with the business so far this summer, and hopefully we can get one or two extra quality players in, and hopefully we can go on in this fourth season and see what we can do. Anyway, without further ado, let's show you some highlights now. We're going to show you highlights of today's Community Shield match against Chelsea, who finished second to us in the Premier League, as we won all the domestic honours plus the European honours as well. We've also got an extra match to play this year in the Cup, in the European Super Cup, or as they call it, Cup of Europe, but I call it the Super Cup anyway, just to be absolutely 100% pucker. But we're going to get over to Wembley, and we're going to show you the best bits of this afternoon's Community Shield match as we look to defend the trophy we won against Manchester United convincingly last season. A warm welcome then to Wembley Stadium as the two teams emerge from the tunnel, and you're going to see some new faces on show for Burnley. Two players we ought to watch out for. Burnley's new signing against Diego Costa. There's Neymar, the new Burnley number 9. What a signing on an absolute on a free transfer, and there's Diego Costa, the Brazilian-born Spaniard. So let's take a check on the two teams for this afternoon's Community Shield match, and we're going to introduce you to one or two new faces in the Burnley lineup. First of all, Jack Butland is now the new goalkeeper, and of course, as you well know, Neymar starts as well. Otherwise, most of the personnel you'll know and love from the last couple of seasons that's been built up. Let's have a look at what Goose Siddick's side have to offer. New manager for them this year. Begovic is preferred to Thibaut Courtois in goal. And if one amongst some of the unfamiliar faces, certainly Callas, the centre-back, and Nathan, who will play in behind Costa. So one or two new faces. Some very familiar to you, some not so familiar. The referee's familiar, Mike Dean from the Wirral. So the traditional curtain raiser to the domestic competitive football season is about to get underway. The FA Community Shield in association with McDonald's is up and running, and Burnley going from right to left. Redmond. Early chance, and what a superb start! Nathan Redmond, absolutely fantastic, and what a way to start the season. Just 2 minutes gone here in the Community Shield, and Nathan Redmond has fired the first significant blow of the competitive season. Begovic could only stand and watch it. 2 minutes gone here at Wembley Stadium. Burnley 1, Chelsea 0 in the Community Shield. Take him out, Nathan Redmond. 1-0. Well, what a rip-roaring start to the game that was. We've already got a new goal of the season. Well, we're just still in the middle of voting for last season's goal of the season competition. There's still time to vote on that. Here's Diego Costa though for Chelsea. He's escaped the defender. Costa hits it over. Nearly 2 goals in the first 8 minutes. Unlucky. Jack Butland for Burnley. Click on. Burnley also have a new skipper this season, Jay Rodriguez, the hometown boy. Taking over from the departing goalkeeper, of course, Tom Heaton. As Bojan goes for glory. Trying to repeat the feat that Redmond performed early on, but this time just wide. Galloway's ball cut out by Ramirez. Now Millian. Mikel. Millian chipping it in. Nathan's there. Shaw too was Costa, but Shawcross was in the way. It will be a corner. Halfway through the first half here at Wembley, and Jack Butland, the former Stoke and Birmingham keeper, with a convincing punch. Here's Zuma this time for Chelsea. Costa played back in, and oh, it's gone in. Oh, calamity. It's a Butland own goal on his Wembley debut, and Burnley were guilty of all these last season, and old habits die hard. It's 1-1, and what an unfortunate moment for Jack Butland. Now Neymar. This guy can pack a shot on him, and he forces a good save from Begovic. This chance we've seen Neymar come into this first half, and he's forced a good save out of Asmir Begovic. Balotelli to take the corner. Shawcross had won the header against Zuma, or it might have been the other way around because Shawcross has stayed forward. It will be another corner. Balotelli this time. Away only as far as Danny Ings. Almost showed too much of that. Hit Callas, and that was brave defending. Ivanovic away. We're into time added on, which will be 4 minutes. Here's the new Burnley captain, Jay Rodriguez. Rodriguez, good save, Begovic. Burnley coming alive again at the end of this first half, and Jay Rodriguez, the new skipper, Burnley born and bred, forcing the save from the Bosnian goalkeeper right at the end of this first half. Last player of the first half then, Balotelli with it. Barber with a header out, but only as far as Balotelli. It's Mario Balotelli, good save. Ivanovic getting in away. Rodriguez has still got it in the area. Zuma's challenge, and the referee blows for half time. And what a great first 45 minutes we've had here. Plenty for the neutrals here to enjoy. Burnley took the lead for a smashing goal in the first couple of minutes from Nathan Redmond, but a free-cone goal makes it 1-1 between Burnley and Chelsea. Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the second half here. Highlights of this Community Shield match, and we've got a change at half-time. John Obi Mikel, I think, is one of the men making way. Chelsea get the second half away. And just to confirm the substitution for you, Matic comes on to replace Mikel. Sometimes I should need to tell you in traditional colours. Chelsea going towards the right in the second half with Diego Costa. Ramirez. Back to Diego Costa. And the first chance in the second half falls this time to the men from Stamford Bridge, but Costa got too far underneath it. Butland going short this time. John Stones. Neymar Jr. Sweet skills by the Brazilian. Brings Bojan into the game. Neymar gets it back. Oh, what a lovely ball. Balotelli going in. And still not away. Begovic sliding out. And almost a great opportunity there for Burnley. Now Ramirez down the other end. Finds Payazon. He's got Costa waiting in the middle. This game becoming rather stretched now. The good ball in. Matic's header. Good save, Butland. And turned away for a corner. Well, what a great match this is turning out to be. A yellow card there. And I think that's a little harsh against Brendan Galloway. He just mistimed the tackle. It was in the build-up. Bernard's played the advantage. Well, I didn't think... Well, I have to be honest. He did take the man, but I didn't think it was worthy of a yellow card. You'll be able to see highlights of that game. Meanwhile, there's a change going on. Piazon replacing Eden Hazard. Or being replaced by Eden Hazard. Chelsea corner. Ivanovic is lurking. Oh, and Nathan puts it over the bar. Very acute angle, and it would have took a lot to beat Butland from there. Well, it's been one of the better Community Shields. Here's Willian down the other end. Rodriguez. Balotelli. That's a nice, intelligent ball. And it's found Redmond, who got the better of the defender. And Balotelli and Ings are waiting in the centre. Balotelli's header off the top of the crossbar. And the goalkeeper just about holds on. John Stones gets possession. Burnley now having a good spell. John Stones with the left foot. Begovic pushes it out. And another good save. Rodriguez has made it 2-1 with 13 minutes of the game remaining. The new Burnley captain, the man born in Burnley, scores for Burnley at Wembley. Good save initially from Stones by Begovic. And Innings was denied by the Bosnian. And Jay Rodriguez freshes it past Ivanovic, who went to block the ball rather late, or maybe a bit too early. And Burnley take the lead for the second time in this afternoon's Community Shield. Jay Rodriguez makes it 2-1. Well, Lorik Remy's got 6 minutes to try and save the Community Shield for them now. Jack Buckland will be in any hurry. Flicked on by Balotelli. Rodriguez. Danny Ings. And looked like a foul by Kurt Zouma to me, but the referee allowing it to go on. We're inside the last couple of minutes. Karas. For Elder Burnley. Redmond, whose goal really set the tone in the opening couple of minutes of this match. And get another Burnley move going, but it's broken down again. Ivanovic intercepts. Remy to Willian. Kalas. Burnley fans wanting the final whistle, but here's Ivanovic in a bit of space, and it's gone in! Ramirez, right at the death, has made it 2 each. Oh my days. Well, we promised you drama at the start of this. Well, we've given you it. And it looks as if after 90 minutes it could end level. Now usually, as far as I can make out, it usually goes straight to penalties, the Community Shield. We'll have to see. I have said it in years previous that it has gone to extra time, but I just sincerely hope for everyone's sake it goes to penalties. Well, the last thing these players need, and a lot of them have been involved in World Cup action, some of them have won it, is half an hour's extra time. But it's ended 2-2 after 90 minutes. A really good game of football. And Burnley and Chelsea now will go on. Maybe extra time penalties, who knows. But it's ended 2-2 after 90 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. So it is penalties, as I thought it would be. And first up for the Clarets is Super Mario Balotelli. 1-0. Good start for Burnley. Eden Hazard will go first for Chelsea, in front of the Chelsea supporters, incidentally away to our left. And it's 1-1. Neymar Jr. to put Burnley 2-1 ahead. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now the Spaniard, born Brazilian, Diego Costa. 2-2. 2 each. The hometown boy, the new Burnley skipper, Jay Rodriguez. 3-2. Lorik Remy, who came on as a late second half replacement, can make it 3 each. And he has. Good penalty. Bojan Kirkic. Saved by Begovic. Matic now could put Chelsea in front for the first time this afternoon. And he's done so in off the post. Well, Danny Ings now has to score. Otherwise, Chelsea will take the Community Shield away from Burnley. And he scored. But they still need a save from Butland. And if Ramirez scores, Chelsea win the Community Shield. So it's down to Jack Butland to save Burnley's skin here. And he can't save it. Chelsea win the Community Shield. They were outplayed for a long period, the men from Stamford Bridge, but Goosen claims his first trophy back as Chelsea manager. Stutz's lads couldn't finish the job up at 2-1, and Chelsea got out of jail. Butler went the right way 4 out of 5 times, but the penalties were just so good from Chelsea that they win the Community Shield. But Burnley won't feel hard done. Burnley might feel hard done by today, but they have bigger fish to fry. They've got the Copper, they've got the Super Cup coming up, and then the assault on the 4 big trophies they won last season: the League Cup, the Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup. So it's Chelsea's day today, but will they be lifting more silverware, or will Burnley steal the rest? Chelsea won the Community Shield after a 2-2 draw in the Charity Shield today. Well, defeat there for us in the Community Shield. It was a good game of football though. Redmond got us off to a perfect start. Unfortunately we couldn't sustain it, and then we went back in front and they equalised, forced it to penalties, and you know the rest. Out of 10 penalties, 9 were scored and we missed, and that was a real frustration. But fair play to Chelsea, they battled hard, they never gave in, and well done to Goose Siddick and his boys for winning the Community Shield off us. But that's probably the only trophy they'll win this season, because we will look to win everything else that we are competing in, that's for sure. So as we look towards the league programme, we are looking to sign a couple of defenders. First of all, Smelts to the left back. Dortmund quoted us at £8 million, but we are attempting to get him for 6.4, which is actually accepted, as you'll see at the end when we offer him a contract. As for Supatic, the centre-back, we tried an initial bid of 11 million. That was rejected. They wanted 17.5 million, so we bidded a little bit less than that. We went up, I think, to 16 million, and we'll find out soon whether that gets accepted or not in the next episode. But that's where we've got to leave it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you for highlights of the Tottenham game in episode 106. But as far as episode 105 concerned, thanks for watching. Keep liking the channel, JBCorrid83. If you want to drop us a line at Twitter, tweet me at Stutzy83. I'll see you very soon. Until then, take care, and I'll see you later. Ta-ra now.